This is WENY News.
Hello and thanks for clicking on the webcast. I'm Ross DeMattei. Here's the latest from WENY News and the Star-Gazette. If you send an email or text message to Governor Cuomo, don't expect a response. Not from a work email or cell phone, at least. According to our media partner, the Star-Gazette, Cuomo hasn't sent a single message during his 5 years in office. That's because he doesn't have a state email address or a state-issued BlackBerry, according to his office. He describes himself as more of a, quote, old-fashioned telephone guy. No state law or rule requires the governor to communicate via email or even set up a state account. And when it comes to being transparent, New York lawmakers don't always practice what they preach. And now Governor Cuomo wants to change that. The leaders of the state Senate and state assembly recently refused to release their schedules and emails, citing rules that they don't have to. That's despite the fact that they helped write the open records law. Governor Cuomo has proposed extending the open records law to members of the state legislature. Pregnant women in New York who recently traveled to a Zika-infested country have been getting tested for the virus for free for weeks. And now the state is offering the same test to their sexual partners. The State Department of Health is extending the testing at the request of Governor Cuomo. This after researchers discovered the mosquito-borne virus can also be spread sexually. 40 cases of Zika have already been discovered in New York State, and the virus has been reported in South America, Mexico, the Caribbean, and parts of Asia. The Syracuse men's basketball team will be competing in the NCAA tournament for the 38th time. The Orange were surprisingly selected as a number 10 seed, with some worrying they might not make it into the tournament at all. Well, clearly they did, as you can see here from their celebration. The Orange will face a familiar foe in the 7th-seeded Dayton Flyers. 2 years ago, Syracuse was upset by number 11-seeded Dayton team when Syracuse was a number 3 seed. The Orange will face the Flyers on Friday at 12:15 in the afternoon in St. Louis. And Nissan is recalling more than 47,000 electronic Leafs in the U.S. and Canada over potential brake problems. The brakes still work if the booster fails, but they're harder to use. Nissan dealers will reprogram the necessary software for free. The recall includes Leafs from model years 2013 through 2015. Now here is someone who's excited about that Syracuse news. Meteorologist Craig Flint with a look at today's forecast. Hey there, Craig.
Hey, you know, I got to tell you, Ross, I was really surprised to see a 10 seed. Hashtag Central New York made here. So I'm just happy we made it.
Go Owls.
Go. Ross's Owls made it too. You want to do your owl call? How was that?
Temple made.
Temple made. Made in the shade. Here we go with a look at the forecast today because we have some wet weather that's moving through, right? You wake up and, you got some rain moving through, so you'll need the umbrella today. But the light but steady rain moves through and exits this morning, and then it's just scattered showers this afternoon. Most of the time today it's in the 40s, and we should be near 40 tonight for a low with an isolated shower this evening and damp overnight with some areas of fog. Hey, let's just recap the weekend because wasn't it gorgeous? Look at this. This is over Seneca Lake, I believe, from the front lawn of Gristiron, looking west towards that caramel-colored sunset sky there with those high crystal cirrus clouds making for a pretty sunset. Just a gorgeous day on Saturday. It was kind of cloudy on Sunday, and while we have the wet weather moving through this morning, I think the steadiest of the rain will exit this morning, and then skies should just be kind of shrouded in cloud cover, maybe one more sprinkler shower to come through. Most of the time today it's in the 40s. Opportunity for about 50 for maybe like 5 minutes if we're lucky. With the steadiest of the rain exiting and then scattered showers this afternoon and over the Finger Lakes today. Cloudy skies, maybe a scattered shower. So there you go. You can see that steadiest batch of rain kind of becoming a little bit more disorganized. So we had this batch of rain right here move through during the overnight hours. And then as we look to the south and west, there's really not much happening over the Ohio Valley. That's our weather this afternoon. Cloudy skies, maybe a scattered shower. Most of the time it's in the 40s. Now, the one thing you're going to note today is a southeasterly wind, which will become pretty gusty, I think, as we head into the afternoon because low pressure heading up into southeastern Canada with a little area of high pressure left over, and the gradient or the flow around will be rather notable today with that southeasterly wind becoming a little gusty. So you got the southeasterly wind, cloudy skies, maybe 50 if we're lucky, but it's going to feel kind of raw today. A little bit better, though, on Tuesday. We still can't seem to shake the shower chance Tuesday, a high of 59, low 60s on Wednesday with a scattered shower. St. Patrick's Day for the wearing of the green, lads. We're looking at 57 degrees with a scattered shower. Scattered shower Friday, high of 46. It will turn cooler as we head into the weekend. Notice these numbers here in the 40s. That's where we should be for March. But then we get into Sunday, and, well, we're going to have to keep an eye on a storm somewhere along the coast, which may produce some mixed mess or some sloppy rain or wet snow or mixed to rain, still kind of up in the air. We'll keep you posted on that 7 days away. And let's check your forecast with above average temperatures, at least through the end of the week. Now let's go back over to the owl himself. Ross, do you have anything to say?
T for Temple U, baby. That's all I got to say. We're going to win first round. I got faith. All right, thanks, Craig. For the latest news, weather, and sports, be sure to watch WENY News at noon, 5:36 and 11. Don't forget to pick up a copy of today's Star Gazette. I'm Ross DeMattei. Enjoy your Monday.